Broj 7, Natasa Kovacevic.
Well, it feels really amazing, you know. For me, just to be back on the court it's truly the amazing accomplishment, and it's enough for me. So what I'm trying to do now is just enjoy my time on the basketball court, because I'm doing something that I love, and there's nothing better than that. My mom was a basketball player. She played for Red Star, won the European Championship. My dad was a handball player, and brother played also basketball. So when I was young, you know, on the TV, all you could see is sports channels, and then usually basketball. And that's actually how I fell in love with the game, you know. And actually, my mom always wanted for me to play volleyball, you know, since it's more feminine and there's no contact. When the accident happened, and I was totally aware of everything, and when I waited for the ambulance, you know, I was aware that I won't be having a leg. And my first thought was that I'm not going to be playing basketball again. But also, nobody died because he didn't have a leg. You know, I'm going to move on. You know, I'm gonna start to live my life normally. And at that moment, you know, when I was in hospital and everything, I had the amazing support of first my family and then my close friends. And you know, even when I maybe wanted to be a little bit negative, they were the ones who pushed me forward, and I'm internally grateful for that. I stood on my sport prosthetic only a year after the accident, and I did my first practices only a year after the traffic accident, you know. So I don't know, I think maybe the love for the basketball, for the game, you know, brought me back really fast. First time when I stood on this prosthetic made for sport, you know, that I did in Paris, you know, with an amazing support of, I have to say, FIBA and French Federation and also Serbian Federation. And I don't know, the minute when I stepped on that prosthetic, you know, the minute when I started running, I knew that I'm going to be able to play basketball again, you know. It was such an amazing feeling for me. Jumping was really hard for me at first. Shooting is the same like it was before, but jumping is like entirely different, so that was harder for me. There were people who thought, you know, how are you going to play, you know, without your leg, and how will the other coaches, you know, make team tactics, you know, when you don't have a leg. But, you know, I just tried to keep the negative things, you know, away from me, because I do have a lot of positive people around me, you know, and I thought that I could play basketball on the same level, you know, that the other girls play, and I did that. I really hope that, you know, that they can see my example and just don't think of it as an end of the world, you know, just and you know, there are hard things in life, and hard things can happen in life, but you need to look at the positive side of it, you know, and just to stay focused on the future and making the best of each day. And I hope that I showed people that, and you know, they can see some motivation in what I did. If that is true, especially if that person is a young person, my goal is done.